have been some surprise or some unorthodox picks coming in from Irad from time to time as well. But then in this current situation, yeah, I'd go for the Nolan.
Yeah.
And then
There, you heard it. Nolan, Joe, pick
still the
off.
throw.
You know what's funny? If they decide to go Alice here, RSGPH might not have the right damage output to give the Alice difficulty.
I'm hoping something unique shows up for the last pick here. Wait. Nah, I think it's a Natan. Okay.
Okay, it is a Natan.
At least. That's a lot of magic damage
Yeah.
for Team Liquid Philippines. The Hylos, Natan, Vexana, and the Eden.
Yeah. Okay, pick off. 1, 2. Damage output. This feels like another like 50-50 game. This might be tough for TLPH if TLPH don't get the Hayabusa snowball.
All right, let's head over to our casters.
Thank you so much. Regan and Renmar back at it again.
Welcome
for game
to
number
Mobile
2. Match
Legends.
point for Team Liquid Philippines facing off against RSG. Joseph, how you liking this adjustment? Because it was kind of tricky in game 1, but after just one turnaround, Liquid goes for the throat. How about this time?
It's, you know, I was just thinking about this as you were leading in. The index that we had from the both drafts in the previous game was it was nearly identical. This one, it's different, favoring, I think was it favoring TLPH's draft? Well, either way, I know it's not the same like we had in game 1. Now, the biggest thing is if Light does what he did in the previous game, great. He can pull that off, get the executions off if he can with this Cho pick. But I think that was the thing. If you want to get to the late game with this lineup from RSG Philippines, you're going to be facing a Natan late game. That's something that's tough to deal with, especially when what do we coin that? The Natan bomb?
The Benny bomb.
It was the Benny bomb that started it, right?
Here specifically, it's the Benny bomb.
And, okay, Light jumping in, doing some damage, of course. Has a concussive blast, but still Kosei there to help him up. And that's what I'm saying, man. Late game, if it gets to that point, I'm worried for RSG. I'm worried for them. And look at this already. I'm worried for Kosei. I'm not sure why he stayed so long. They already saw. The only thing I think is, like, who do you rely on? It depends on what Aqua takes. Because there's initiation that we're talking about. Into the Eternal Guard as well. Trying to get away. Nabor jumps up into the air. But he'll be taken out. Sanchi in return still going for it as Aqua picks up a double. The fight for the turtle still going to break out. And it's Irad that gets the turtle. Going for the fight. JP will pick up the kill himself. Spear Destruction not going to be able to land, but JP already gets a triple. He's looking for another as he runs down Aqua. He doesn't have much space to move, but he will get away as JP gets a triple.
Daddy JP says it's time to go home.
They're looking to make a play, actually. Both sides of the map. Things happening here. Sanford taking the Infernal Pursuit, but that's just going to be a turtle secured for Irad. This time around, RSG picking up the second one. TLPH, they spent their time here on the bottom side of possibly looking for something. They won't find it.
Yep.
So they just disengage. TLPH won that, but it came down to like one fight, essentially. There's the kick. Wait, the drag going to be able to go on. Oh, Sanford will be able to escape with his life for now. Still Light, the one to get taken down. Nibor not sure where he wants to go, if he wants to chase down for the kill. Won't be able to find it though. Now the clap back. JP trying to walk back to the team. The fracture is going to be used from Irad. Now he's have to pick up the kill, and a Spirit Destruction won't land again, but Sanford will finally get taken out.
All right, you see a good chunk of it right now on Aqua, and a good bit of it on Nibor. Oh!
That's big damn Irad. He'll go in and pick up the kill on Sanji.
They get away with it too. That's a good trade. Any day I'll take mid lane for Rome.
Yeah.
Over and over again. Lane to lane, right? But save for that, I always have to say, this is it, and this might actually be it.
This might be the fight they're looking for. Light on the off angle. Kosei still pushing. Eternal Guard going to be dropped down too. They go inside, looking for the entry point. Irad will get the turtle. Still going. Spirit Destruction going to land that time. Kosei joins the fight. Sanford's going to be the one to fall, and the shadow kill goes on. Kosei going to be in trouble, but the Spirit of Misery will stun him into the wall, and RSG will fight on back as they find 3 from TLPH. Irad possibly going to push JP back further so they can take the tier 1 in the mid.
Kosei coming in like Rambo. His first SOD that actually hit the target in 8 minutes. That was a turning point. That's what.
That was.
And it's not even like a clean SOD. You know what I mean? Like it was in front of 3 or 4 chunky members of
I was
Team
going to
Liquid.
say, grab your code while you can. 8th anniversary.
Oh, wow. RSG now about 5,000 gold ahead. Takes the first lord of the game and turns it into a fight.
Ooh, all right, he got his purple at least. Zyda got that.
37 so far of his many games of professional MLBB he played as a Cho and won close to 60% of the time.
Yeah.
So consider that, Joseph. It's his second most played hero, with Kufra being number 1 by a small margin. Just a handful of games over.
Oh!
With the line. Oh! Run!
That's the damage we were talking about here, Rad.
And he took Sanji too!
He took Sanji out of the picture. Sanji not having a good time. So TLPH will go ahead and try to defend the base, keep up the base turrets the longest they can here. But look at that, I mean.
They didn't have to buff Nolan, but they did, and that's what happens.
What do you do?
Where is it from? All right, you got a Sky Piercer. Doesn't even have a Blade of Despair just yet. That was all Hunter Strike, Sky Piercer, Malefic Roar.
Man, we're gonna have to come up with a name for the Nolan, I guess. At this point, they're gonna force the fight. That's what we're talking about with the damage from Benny Cutie. But he still has to go back. So they all do this for that purple buff. And you know, even Kosei, he's been farming up here on this Moskov, and that's where we usually see this. You can see the swing happen up top as well. Eternal Guard gonna be dropped down, and here comes Lighting Irad! They'll fight Benny Cutie and take him out in an instant as 3 members of TLPH already fall.
They don't want none!
Zyda trying to run, he gets kicked back to the team as Nimor gets a double. It's only a Sanji. And it looks like we're gonna have it here in a couple weeks. We finally get a Game 3 ahead of us.
The Lone Stallion stands alone, and he cannot defend against 4 angry raiders. Ladies and gentlemen, RSG are waiting for a minion.
And there they go. We're going to that Game 3.
RSGPH takes Game 2.